humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
Oh, God.
Neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies,
Ah.
"No charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on
Yeah, I agree with that. All right, so is there a pie jack? Yeah, it's still there. Okay, cool. We've talked with Lexi. Okay, we have to... If we just run up here, I don't think anybody's up here. Yeah, no, this is our comm station. There's nothing going on here, right, VidCom? No calls available at this time. So let's head down and talk. Let's talk to Gil. He's gonna give us an earful. Gil? Alright, so when we've got our engineer over here.
So Vetra,
There we go.
I hear this joker beat you at poker too. Where'd you hear that?
A little Brody told her.
A gloating Brody. It was a close game.
You did give me a better game than Drac. Not saying much.
Watch it. Get him. Let's get a game going with everyone else to hone our skills and take him out. Let's do it. Hey, Costa, want in on this?
No thanks. I need my creds. And my clothes. And both my kidneys.
Like that. Okay, Gil. Here we go. Uh-oh.
Long time no chat. What's up?
Our crew.
Seems like we have a good group here.
Well, Vetra and Suvi are my girls. Get along well. Lots of mutual respect.
Cool.
PB's a real spark plug. I like
Yeah, that
her,
she is.
but she's exhausting. And Drax's my kind of guy. Brash. Takes no shit. As far as your Hyperion peeps go, Doc's kind of nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two. Cora, she's a bit by the book for me.
Yeah, alright. So kind of knows. That's the second person that's called a Doc Nosy. I see her. I'd hate to see her. We need that. Well, that's who she is. Let's go with that.
By the book keeps us alive.
Hey, variety's the spice of life, right? Different strokes makes for healthy debate.
What
That's
about
true.
Callow?
He's a pilot.
Which means...
He flies the ship.
Do you mean it that then?
Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
Okay, interesting.
I hear we have you to thank for getting the Tempest space ready so quickly.
Vetra brings her impossible feats to me. I was itching to get this particular call. Capital R ready. Don't tell her, but the truth is, I fudge reports to come in early, then bust ass in secret to make up for it. Expands the guild legend. Plus, I convey calm and assurance, and the whole team relaxes, which helps them do their jobs better.
He's our Scotty.
What's your social
Actually, it's the
circle
opposite of Scotty, isn't it?
I'm good for a laugh, so I know lots of people, but I don't let too many in. My one true friend is stationed on the Nexus. She's the only piece of the Milky Way I brought with me. The more you and I get to know each other, the more you'll probably hear about her.
How tough was it on the Nexus all those months?
Have you ever eaten overcooked space cow tongue?
Sure have.
Hasn't everyone?
Well, then you know. It's super tough. Wondering if you're gonna die from a critical malfunction, or maybe starvation. Imagining which would be worse. But hey, you could always take a break from the fear and boredom to dwell on being a part of the biggest failure in galactic history. Maybe even participate in a revolt.
What was your take on that?
Cheery.
I didn't place any bets, if that's what you're asking. Truth is, I don't think anyone made out particularly well.
Yeah, probably
Whatever
not.
side you're on, you die a little when your brother, your teammate, becomes an enemy. We traveled all this way, all hope and wonder, and we end up fighting with each other over scraps. It's sad.
I agree with you on that. I really do hope there's a way to bring everybody back together at some point.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Oh, interesting. Really? I thought he was going to give us an earful, but okay, fine. Hey, Peeboo.
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
Actually, I would. Where's that one? Let's go with the Tempest crew. How you doing?
So how do you like the team?
Interesting bunch. I get a good feeling from Vetra. Not your typical military-minded Turian. Liam seems a lively one. I expect he'll surprise me. Drek is, well, old. Wonder if he can still learn new tricks.
What about...
Gil smacks of complication. Might take some unraveling. Callow and Suvi seem busy. I hope they aren't all work, work, work. Who's left?
Well, there's...
Oh, right, Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
Cora's a professional. My turn. So she's been cutting us off this entire time. Let's go with professional, I guess.
She's exactly what she should be. Capable, reliable. She's a valuable part of my team.
Sure, sure. That comes across too.
There's also Lexi, our doctor. She's an Asari.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
She's not thrilled with the doctor.
What drew you to the Remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species no one knows anything about. It doesn't get more intriguing than that. There's so much to discover. I want to be the first to figure them out. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
That's true. I agree with all of that. The Nexus.
What was it like for you on the Nexus?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up yet. A resourceful accomplice finagled my early thaw. So I kind of lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto excursions off station. After I found my first remnant ruin, I started, borrowing shuttles. After that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
Wonder if it was the assistant that maybe got her out early? He definitely has the power to do that.
You really won't tell me what you're working on.
That's right. Next question.
Okay.
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone?
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. Just a friend. The one who woke me up early.
Oh, okay.
But now she's not even that. It's
So
better
it's not
to
the
venture
assistant.
into the unknown without restraints or entanglements. Don't you think?
Let's go with sounds lonely. Because I mean, we came with our dad and our sister. We didn't come with nobody.
I don't know. Don't friends and loved ones make all the effort worthwhile?
I've always been self-motivated. Don't need much more than curiosity to drive me forward.
Well, there you go.
You're off the hook, PB. Good luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
No, I'll come by and snoop on what you're doing. Lift? Oh, we can go down. Is there anything else up here? We had Vetra downstairs. Let's use the lift. Please don't be under the lift. There you are. We got... Oh, Liam over there, too.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
Nope. That's why it's an adventure.
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving. And everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone. Ugh.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
Plans are useless. Find a home.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it.
Me too.
I mean, we have to.
Oh,
make
wait,
it.
I said
the
it.
alternative is not even worth thinking about.
You saw the uprising. Let's get into
You were
this a
on the
little bit.
Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't. And that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
Picking the liars. Huh. Interesting.
How did you hear of the Andromeda initiative?
Short answer, Cash. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually, I figured out something was going on. Something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
Oh, we have a love option with her.
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
That just sounds like you're taking advantage of people.
Is it? I get people what they want, and they do want, or they wouldn't pay.
Let's go for it.
Have anyone else here with you? Besides Sid?
No, just me and Sid. It's always been just the two of us.
No, I mean, someone special.
Special? Oh. You mean like... Oh. No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Yeet.
Anywhere's gonna feel empty if you don't have someone to share it with.
A romantic? I wasn't expecting that. Then again, the entire idea of leaving everything you know for a chance at something new is kind of romantic. Anyway.
There we go.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Yeah, right here, beside the beautiful rover. All right, let's go over and chat with Liam now.
Prodromos. Sounds good, doesn't it? We started Pathfinder.
Prodromos.
A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
He knew I was having trouble pronouncing it, so that was for me.
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing at the job.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
Oh, okay.
We barely covered how you joined. Tell me something about yourself.
Alright, I was a bad student, piss poor cop, great responder. Had a good life, but it'd all been done. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
Career history.
You were a cop, then crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
You as a cop seems cliche, sounds satisfying. Yeah, let's go with
You
that.
found your place. Not everyone gets that.
I knew it. Glad for it every day. And that led me here.
Cool.
Tell me about your family.
I miss the hell out of them. Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does. Mom Joelle, Dad Calvin, both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
Who defines traditional? Sadly non-traditional? It was traditional. Mine. Just go with that.
Traditional is a weird term for family. Like normal. Who's that describe?
I suppose you're right. I sure didn't keep to tradition. I said goodbye to my mum and dad and got on a ship to Andromeda.
All right.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
All right, cool. So I think we've chatted up everybody on the ship now, right? So we've talked with Vetra and Liam and we haven't talked with Sam yet. We've talked with PB, Gil, Drac, and Lexi, Cora. Yeah, we did talk with Cora and Kalo. Yeah, that's where we started, and there was nobody upstairs. So we just have Sam to chat up. Let's run down and chat with Sam. Make sure there's nothing going on there. That's the window that I can't walk through. Open the door. And so this is where Lexi normally chills out. And this is the crew quarters where we saw somebody in the past. Null entry. Sorry, everyone. Forgot. We're taking turns. Oh, yeah. So let's... Oh, we can't archive these things. Okay, so... And then where is the AI in here? Ladder, bathroom. Where's the AI? Pathfinder headquarters is straight ahead, and then... Okay, so he's... We have to go into our headquarters. So basically, just keep walking straight like you were. Email terminal. Sam, I didn't even realize he was
Hello, Ryder.
here. Maybe I did.
Eos has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. His accomplishments were taken for granted. But you succeeded on Eos, despite doubt and fear. Emotionally, the difference is like catching a ball versus catching a star. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
Let's talk about the memory triggers.
Sam, any more information on the memory trigger we found?
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
All right, well, we found more than you would let us unlock at the moment.
Is it confusing to be in multiple places, talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SAM node technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
Interesting.
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes, this terminal provides a direct link to my servers in SAM node on the Ark. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
Quantum what? Well, I know what that is.
Let's say hypothetically, I was out sick the day they taught quantum embezzlement.
Okay, that was worth it. Just to...
particles. It's possible to conduct secure and instantaneous communication
Yeah.
across great distances. It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team at all times.
All right. That was worth it. I know what quantum entanglement is, but that conversation was worth it. That was pretty funny.
What was Dad's take on me and Sarah?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together and hoped that would endure. It appears that hope was well founded.
Okay. And let's go humor. Because he's kind of funny.
If we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes. Lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
Oh, God.
Neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies,
Ah.
"No charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on
Yeah, I agree with that.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
All right, cool. Do we have new email now? No, we don't. So stop telling me we have email when we don't have email. Is there anything else going on in here? Can we actually run on this? Planetary Hollow. All right, 84% viability. All right, cool. I want this to be a treadmill. It's just like run. Oh, I can't run. Darn it. Okay. Is there anything else? Oh, maybe this is where that little ship went. Because we picked up a ship, didn't we? Like in one of the places, we got like a... We still got stuff laying around everywhere. Interesting. What is that? It's like a robot mech? I want to say it looks like one of the mechs from the first 2 games, but it doesn't really, I don't think. Interesting. Like an Atlas mech, but it doesn't look like an Atlas mech to me. All right, so we've been down everywhere. I think we've been through the entire ship, have we not? Now we've talked to everybody. We've been to all these different levels. We've walked through and chatted with everybody. I think we're good. So the next thing, let's take a look at the journal really quick here. Oh, we got a new mission in here. Find Spender on the Nexus. Oh, okay, yeah, so we're going to have to confront him. Missing arcs. We need to start looking for that kind of stuff. Search for more memory triggers. Down on Eos, I wonder if we can get to that site yet. Or should we wait till we have 100%? On hold for this. Oh, yeah, this is the AI hacker. I'm actually really interested in this storyline. And then gather intel on enemies. We'll do that as we find them. Cultivation, so we need plant samples. We need medical supply or samples, medical supplies. So we have to go back down to Eos to replace this receiver. Better crafting. Ask you to find ingredients. Oh, yeah, this is still ongoing. So maybe we'll just find these as we walk about. Maybe there's even some on Eos. I don't know. So then scan planets, scan wildlife, research other stations. On hold here with Carrie. That's the interview lady. return to Prodromos. That sounds good, doesn't it? And so that's back down on Eos. And then scan for more materials. Missing scientist. We need to find the missing science vessel. More data cores. We still need to make this chess piece. I don't know if we have the materials for that yet. And then the priority op. So I think the next thing that we're going to do is go to Onaron system. Onaron system. Something like that. The journey so far. Finding a home. Crisis on the habitat. We already know all about that. Despite the potential outpost. I think I don't know why. First outpost. We've read this, haven't we? Or maybe we haven't. A crew night like no other. Drac was one of the many. Okay, so we've read through all of those. We have Kalo. Seems that Kalo and Gil Brody don't get along. Kalo doesn't seem inclined to discuss it. All right, so Kalo and Gil are not having a good time. Is there anybody else? Was there still more? No, that was it. Okay, so interesting. Ryder. Ongoing psychological profile. Right, so display analytical thinking, maintains poise, impulsive. So that's the same, I think. The tie that binds. Though you mourn the loss of your father, Alec, you were never as close as you could have been. That's right. I kind of didn't mean to do that particular option. Although it doesn't sound bad here. You started the search for answers to the mysteries about why your father made you a pathfinder. I'm still really curious about that. You visited your sister while she was still in the coma. You were honest with your sister and told her Dad was killed on Habitat 7. You were honest with Sarah about the struggles you've been facing. Yes, I think that those are the right choices. I do. I really hope that those were the right choices. But I think that those were. Andromeda Initiative, known associates, PB. Oh my goodness. PB describes herself freely as the foremost Milky Way expert on the remnant and their technology. It is difficult to verify her qualifications for this, as many Nexus personnel records records have been lost. DNA and fingerprint matches give the name. Wow, I can't pronounce that. Although according to revival schedule, that individual should still be in stasis. PB is only PB's only comment is nothing like getting a head start. Piece together information from EOS and the Nexus. PB was born on the planet Hyetiana in the Milky Way. After voyaging to the Andromeda on the Nexus, she left the station some months ago to explore the Helios cluster alone and became fascinated by the remnant. She has classified and dismantled several types of remnant bot, but she prefers to keep her findings private for now. Psychologically, PB demonstrates both extremely high intelligence and hyper-individualism. Her restlessness is typical of many Asari in her maiden phase of life, though few go so far as to visit another galaxy. That's really true, isn't it? All right, cool. So I think we'll leave it there for now. When we come back, let's use the ladder. We will head off to the next major outpost, major destination, right? That hopefully will, get EOS to 100% viability, and then
vaults all those secrets. Have to go exploring in one someday.
Totally.
Imagine flying through one. Now that would be a real hazard course.
Nice. Yeah, so we will head off to the next planet in the next episode. Hope you're all enjoying as much as I am. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.